This first creepy video was uploaded to the Portuguese YouTube channel Woot Co and has left viewers creeped out. In the video, a man is awoken in the middle of the night by eerie sounds of a woman cackling, but apparently the man lives alone. Spooked by these sounds, he grabs a flashlight off his bedside table and flicks it on. What he saw left him terrified. Cackling can be heard coming from the darkness. As the man shines his flashlight at his bedroom wardrobe, a hand can be seen reaching out, but when he goes to check, no one's inside it. However, as he's checking inside, a door slams behind him. He spins around, but nothing's there. Then the sounds of someone or something screaming is heard. The man, terrified by what's just happened, approaches his door with caution. As he peers out into the darkness of his home, the face of someone or something can be seen peeking out from around a corner at the opposite end of the hallway. Horrified, the man backs away before the video ends there. Viewers of this video were left creeped out by this clip, with many saying that this man is being haunted by something evil. But what do you think? Do you have a creepy clip to share? Send your scary footage to our email address, contactmindjunkie@gmail.com, and we might feature it on the channel. This next creepy video has recently gone viral, and for good reason. The video was captured by a family at Tokyo's Disneyland theme park and uploaded to the Japanese ghost channel Fourth Wall. At the start of the video, the family enjoy their day out, but later on, they decide to take a ride on a river cruise, and apparently this particular ride is haunted by the spirit of a girl who tragically passed away after she fell into the water. Just as their boat is about to set off, their camera accidentally captures this. Did you see it? At the back of the boat, a small hand, possibly the size of a child's, can be seen reaching up and grabbing the back of the boat before slowly slipping away out of sight. But whose is it? Commenters on this video believe that this is the hand of a ghost, possibly the ghost of the girl who tragically passed away on this very ride many years ago. But what's your verdict? Ghost? Hand? Let me know. In this next video, a young woman named Lucy was at home alone when she was disturbed by the sounds of something knocking and banging on her bedroom door. At first, she tried to ignore it, but as the knocking and banging got louder, she became increasingly terrified. She makes the decision to record it on camera as proof. This is what she recorded.
Lucy!
Loud knocking and banging can be heard on Lucy's bedroom door, and if you look closely, the shadow of someone or something can be seen in the gap under the door. But Lucy, too scared to go and check, ignores the sounds and keeps her door locked. Eventually, the knocking stops. However, a few days later, the knocking starts again. The knocking can be heard again. This time, Lucy gets up and takes a look, but when she opens her bedroom door, there's no one out there. When her sister came home, she showed her the footage, and what her sister told her made her jaw drop. Apparently, the exact same thing had been happening to her sister when she was alone in the house. Her sister even recorded a video herself, but kept it a secret due to fear of being branded a liar. This was what her sister recorded when she was home alone. Both girls were so frightened by these experiences, they decided to upload the videos to TikTok in search of answers. And viewers had their say. The majority say that whoever or whatever is on the opposite side of the door is a quote, mimic. A mimic is a paranormal entity said to take the form or voices of people familiar to us. They do this to gain our trust, then slowly over time possess us. And the sisters, they seem to believe that this is a mimic too, as they caption this video with the hashtag mimic. But what do you think is going on here? Is a mimic haunting Lucy and her sister's home? Share your thoughts on this one in the comments. This next creepy video was uploaded by AdamAtsX a couple of months ago, but somehow it got lost in my list of clips to feature. That is, until a subscriber emailed me the other day and mentioned it, which reminded me I'd meant to include it. Apparently, Adam and his family were downstairs watching TV when all of a sudden footsteps were heard on the floorboards above them, coming from Adam's room. Confused but suspecting an intruder, they go up to investigate, and what they encountered spooked them.
Hello, jefe. Parte ahí, Pola. ¿Será que me acerco?
Sí.
If you look closely, a pale face of someone or something can be seen in a closet staring out at the pair. But then the mirror cabinet opens up and the face disappears into thin air, like it was never there. But where did it go? A man who goes by the username Native Penguin was out exploring one day when he came across something unsettling. He came across an area filled with old boarding houses for Cherokee girls. Back in 1877, one of those houses burned down, taking its history and possibly more with it. Upon approaching one of the houses, he captures this.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for ancient church congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Sounds can be heard coming from inside one of the old boarding houses, but it's locked shut and no one's inside it. and apparently it's been closed since 2020. He continues looking around and comes across another boarding house. This is where he claims he caught a quote ghost. Watch closely.
Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there.
At Mount Zion Church, where I pastor, we conduct our services in both languages, Cherokee and English. And when we have a Cherokee audience.
Did you spot it? As Native Penguin peers in through a window, something dressed in white can be seen walking inside the old building. It's pretty hard to see, but if we play it back and forth a few times, we can see that something is definitely moving inside the old boarding house. But the question is, who or what is it? Native Penguin uploaded this video with the caption, "Ghost caught on GoPro," and many agree that this is exactly that. But what's your verdict? Is this a ghost? This next unsettling video was uploaded to TikTok by El Cesar Torres 1, a creator who's been documenting a series of increasingly disturbing events happening in his home. According to El Cesar, it all started after he began trying to communicate with the other side. Using EVP devices, a Ouija board, and other tools, he hoped to make contact, but instead, something may have answered. Over the following weeks, the activity in his home began to escalate, and soon, El Cesar started to regret ever reaching out. One night, while lying in bed, he hears strange noises outside his room. Then, without warning, the TV suddenly cuts out. Already on edge, he grabs his phone and starts recording, and this is what he caught.
No. No mames. ¿Qué pedo? O sea, chequen. Mis manos están aquí. No, no. La ve.
The TV stops receiving signal, and El Cesar sounds pretty nervous. The TV then switches off. But did you catch it? As the camera pans around the room, a dark figure can be seen just standing there, motionless in the darkness. The video then ends there. After uploading this video to his TikTok account, El Cesar's viewers believe that whatever this is responsible for all the activity he's been encountering in his life. And after watching his other videos, it kinda makes sense, as, well, he may have summoned something he was never meant to reach. This eerie footage was uploaded to Instagram by Ghost Golden Guns back in 2023, but recently it started going viral across social media. According to the uploader, just days after moving into a new home, strange things began happening around the house. At first, it was minor, odd noises, unsettling vibes, but soon the activity became impossible to ignore. So, curious and disturbed, he started recording everything on his phone.
Yo, what up? Ghost Golden Guns over here, and I'm going live right now because that's why. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? What the f***? What the f***? Who is out? Oh my god. Oh my goodness, what the f***? Hello, who is there? Oh my goodness, please stop. What the f***? Please stop, please stop. This is my house. Leave, this is my house. You're not allowed here. Leave. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh my goodness.
Objects can be seen moving on their own, but what happened next was far more chilling. On another night, while strange noises echoed through the house again, he grabbed his phone to investigate, and that's when he captured this.
What the f?
A dark figure can be seen silently peeking from the bedroom door, just standing there watching him until it slowly fades back into the darkness. Already unnerved, he tries to carry on as normal, but then, on yet another night, something even more terrifying happens.
What the f?
Some sort of apparition-like thing appears at the man's bedroom door. He approaches, but then it vanishes out of sight, never to be seen again. Horrified by what he's just witnessed, the man decides he's had enough and stays the night at a friend's house. But just what did he see that night inside his home? And just what is this? Is it something paranormal? You decide. If you remember a while ago, I featured a terrifying series of clips uploaded by Rosanna, who goes by the username DarkCha. Rosanna insists her home is being haunted by something evil, and has uploaded numerous clips to the internet, many of which are very creepy. After popular demand from you guys, I decided to feature her again, as the activity has gotten worse. One night, while Rosanna is home alone, she begins to hear noises coming from her child's bedroom. And if you remember in the previous feature, this was exactly what happened before the activity amplified. Worried, she grabs her phone and goes to check it out. What she captures is chilling. moves on its own, but then, in an unnatural way, it rolls at rapid speed into her child's bedroom, right in front of Rosanna's eyes. A couple of minutes later, the ball launches out of the room, startling Rosanna. Then, another toy bizarrely walks out in front of her. She enters the room, and then a toy flies onto the floor, before a toy begins playing on its own. However, what truly terrifies her is when she stands up. In the reflection of the window, a dark figure can be seen standing right behind her. Although, when she spins around, there's no one in there with her. But the activity doesn't stop there. On another night, while Rosanna was at home alone, this happens.
Arrête. Ça suffit. Oh, t'inquiète. Non. Lâche-moi, putain, on peut plus, laisse-moi tranquille.
The lights in her child's room can be seen switching on and off. Then the sounds of someone or something can be heard laughing creepily, and the eerie sounds of wailing are clear, followed by her name, Rosanna, being called out. But then, out of nowhere, Rosanna is knocked over and dragged backwards down the hallway. After posting these latest clips to the internet, viewers are convinced that Rosanna is being haunted by something evil and that she should seek help from God immediately. But what do you think? Ghost hunter Jeremy Pollard uploaded this following clip to YouTube over 5 years ago after he visited the Franklin County Old Jail, a location with a long and sinister past. The jail, located in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, was built in the early 1800s and operated for over 150 years. It's now decommissioned, and many believe it's one of the most haunted sites in the region. Some even claim the spirits of former inmates still linger inside its decaying walls. Jeremy says in the description that while staying overnight at the jail, that inmates were whistling at the girls and doors were slamming. But the highlight was what they caught on camera, and he mentions that at first they missed it, but that luckily a viewer pointed it out. This is what Jeremy accidentally captured on camera.
Wasn't a snake. I was down there though.
Yeah, I heard.
Look at that. That's gonna be.
Did you see the old rocking horse in there?
No, what I see.
Go in there. Did you hear that?
I heard that too.
There's a whistle.
I heard a whistle.
You didn't just whistle.
No.
When a flashlight shines inside the cell, something dark, shaped like a figure, is illuminated for a brief second in the light. Jeremy Pollard wrote in the description of this video that this is a quote, shadow figure, and well, it could be, because if we rewind and look at the first time the flashlight hits the wall, there's nothing there. Well, there's an object on the bed, and maybe that could cast a shadow, but the object is still, and if we slow the footage down, the shadow appears to move upwards. But is it a shadow figure as Jeremy Pollard says? That's up to you. This final clip comes from social media user Juki Quid. Juki, whose real name is unknown, was staying at a hotel somewhere in Spain. Late one night, they took the elevator up to their room, but the elevator seems to have a mind of its own.
Alright, so it's been doing this for a minute, and there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym.
1888 kilograms. What's going on?
You wanna
Yeah.
figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright, no, that did something,
No. Dude, I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What the?
the elevator stops on a floor with nothing but darkness. Floor 16, which is under renovation, with no guests and no lighting. The group report it to the front desk, and the receptionist told them that it had happened before, even though no one was staying on that particular floor. For some odd reason, this elevator takes guests to floor 16, and no one knows why. Later that night, Junkie and his friends take the elevator back down, but something happens that really creeps them out.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Yo. Did we stop? Are we?
To the group's horror, the elevator suddenly shuts down mid-ride, and the group can do nothing but wait to be saved.
alright, so the power is out. The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
The group wait patiently in the elevator for rescue to arrive, but what they don't realize is that they weren't alone in that elevator.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder.
It's making his bladder.
I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like a rapper.
Hey,
So go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like so. In your
I gotta pee. I'm
like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
Now again, did you see it? In the corner of the elevator, something dark rises up right before the lights go out. But what the is it? None of the group noticed it at the time, and what happened next only deepened the mystery, because in this final clip, the elevator doesn't take them to safety.
We're moving.
Finally. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop.
No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
Alright.
The elevator begins to move again, and the group are relieved. However, it doesn't reach the ground floor. Instead, it takes them back to floor 16, the floor filled with darkness. So, what is going on here? A glitched elevator? Or something that wants new guests? And that dark thing in the corner, what was it? Something paranormal? You tell me. Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.